Hello friends, welcome to hopeinfo channel. From this video we are going to explain more than 40 common questions and answers for HSE officers interview. Number 1 is, who is the responsible for safety? Health and safety at work is everyone's responsibility. What safety measure might be followed during the lifting operations in the working environment? A number of safety measurements might be used during this type of lifting activity. Number 1 is lifting operations might be under the supervision of competent persons. Number 2 is lifting equipment might be inspected carefully. Number 3 is lifting ancillary might be inspected. Number 4 is people involving in the lifting operations might be third party certified. Number 5 is proper barricading. Number 6 is proper compactions of soil. At what height full body safety harness must be utilized? Answer is at the height of 1.8 meter. Full body safety harness must be used to protect the fall hazard. Type of work permit normally used in oil and gas industry. There are 5 common types of work permit. Number 1 is hot work permit. The color is red. Number 2 is cold work permit. The color is green. Number 3 is radiography permit. The color is yellow. Number 4 is vehicle mobile plant entry work permit. Number 5 is confined space entry permit. What type of accident is collapsing of scaffolding? The most common cause of scaffolding collapsing tended to be poor stability and neglectness. What was the leading indicators in safety? The leading indicators are proactive and preventive measures that can shed light about the activeness of safety and health activity and reveal potential problem in a safety and health problem. What is LTIFR? Lost time injury frequency rate refers to the amount or number of lost time injuries that occur in the workplace that resulted in an employee's inability to work in the next full work day, which occurred in a given period relative to the total number of hours worked in the accounting period. What is the fire triangle? The fire triangle is a diagram that represents the 3 components that create the fire, such as oxygen, air, fuel, and heat, source of ignition. Absence of any of the components, the fire would not occur. Scaffolding safety and type of scaffolding. Scaffolding is a temporary structure to support the original structure, as well as workmen use it as a platform to carry on the construction's work. There are various types of scaffolding at the construction's work site. Number 1 is independent scaffolding, single scaffolding, double scaffolding, needle scaffolding. What is the flash point? FP. The minimum temperature at which a flammable mixture of a gas or vapor in the air will momentarily flash when a source of ignition spark is introduced. How to dispose of hazardous waste. The following steps below are proper hazardous waste disposal. Number 1 is identify. Identify the type of the waste present. Quantity to determine how much waste is present. Notify. Conducting proper notifications and record keeping practice. Managing the waste. Transportation of the waste must be planned. Dispose. What is the PPE? Personal protective equipment. PPE it is equipment used to protect the persons from hazards such as dust, dirt, bombs, and sparks. It's the barrier between the hazard and the person. What is a lifting plan? It's a document describing the plan for a safe lifting. It shows the detail of the crane to be used, lifting tackles to be used, detail of the load, detail of crane set up, lifting step. What is UEL? Upper explosive limit. It's a maximum proportions of vapor, gas and dust in air above which proposal the flame does not occur on contact with a source of ignition. What is a work method statement? A document showing the various methods through which a particular work is accomplished. It also provides sections for the safety measure for these activities. What are unsafe act and unsafe condition? Unsafe act, working without safety precautions, or the act which can create the accident. Example, working at height without any fall protection. Unsafe condition, the place where hazardous is hitting. Example, working inside the deep trench without sloping. What is the GSA and its usage? A GSA, Job Safety Analysis, is a part of many existing accidents prevention programs. In general, GSA breaks a job into a basic step and identifies the hazard associated with each step. What's a working permit? A written document authorizes a person or a group to perform maintenance, inspections, testing, or construction working. EOD and what will be your responsibility if an EOD identified. EOD is a standard. It's a stand for explosive ordnance disposal. In a case of an EOD, identified or an unidentified object find, mark the area so as to relocate it, keep away all worker from the particular area. If possible, detail a watchman and inform representative and inform respective area fire stations with clear detail. In what circumstance a confined space work permit can be issued? If the gas test is done and the result is favorable, experienced and trained work crew. Trained entry, watch with the entry log sheet, effective emergency evacuation plan. What are the potential hazards during the lifting operations? Accident, hit or crash by hanging load, falling objects, collapse of lifting equipment due to overload, overturning of the crane, failure of the lifting gears such as wire rope, hooks, shackle, eye-bolt, chain. What is rigging and slinging? Rigging and slinging is a part of mechanical handling activity that involve lifting and shifting of heavy materials through the safe use of equipment, machinery or a device such as cranes, wire rope, hook, shackle, chain, pulley. What are the hazards in a confined space? Limited access, limited visibility, oxygen deficiency, the presence of toxic or flammable gas, mixture fall hazard. Give some example of confined space: tank, vessel, column, silo, pits, excavation, boiler, submarine, pipelines, reactors. Name one hazardous jobs inside a confined space. Hot work. What are the fall protection system? Safety belt, safety harness, lifeline, safety net, guardrail system. What is a reportable or a lost time accident? If the injured persons remain absent for 48 hours or more due to injury at the workplace, the accident is called reportable or lost time accident. What is an isotope? Two or more forms of same element having the same atomic number but different atomic weight. Describe the controlled area. An area cordoned and posted prior to exposing a sealed source or starting up an X-ray machine, where at the periphery the pre-calculated radiations thus shall not exist 0.75 mR average over any 1 hour. What is a decay chart? The chart shows the rate of decomposition of a radioactive element over a period of time. What are the requirements for a man basket? Valid certified, valid third-party certification, SWD, safe work load, market on the side and tag line. Who inspected that sling? A competent person such as a rigging supervisor. What is the shoring? The safety measure adopted to avoid caving by providing wooden plank or metal sheet plate at the site of the excavations with hydraulics or project. What is a color coding system? All tools and equipment are inspected periodically by concerned competent persons and color coded accordingly. What is a lifeline? Wherever no other fire arrest systems are feasible, a lifeline can be provided with wire rope. The lifeline should be able to support a minimum of 5,000 pounds per person's walking. What are the safety requirements for doing hot work? Work permit, fire extinguisher, housekeeping, proper PPE, inspected tool and equipment, barricading and signboard, grounding of the power equipment, use of fire blanket and trained fire ward. What are the benefits of near-miss reporting? It makes it possible to analyze the accident incident and helping finding the root cause, develop remedial measures and implement them. State emergency plan. Stop all activities, shut down all equipment, move out of the working area in an orderly way. Check the directions of the wind socks and move across the windway to the nearest assembly point and wait there until it count. What is the wind speed limit during the rigging? Lifting will be stopped if the wind speed is 32 km per hour or 20 mil per hour and 8.99 meter per second. When is an excavation considered as a confined space? If the depth is more than 1.2 meters. Why does conduct a toolbox talk meeting? A communication session between the work supervisor and his crew regarding the work activity that they have to perform in order to help in completing the work in a safe manner. Three factors which are to be balanced against the benefit of risk controls when reducing risk so far as is reasonable practicable. Time, effort, money, inconvenience. Three types of evidence used for auditing managing system: documentations, interview, observations. What is a risk assessment? The document prepared before starting the job for assessing the risk involving in the various steps of a practical job and to find the necessary remedial measures. List 3 reasons for managing safety: moral, legal, financial. 3 types of work-related accidents and incidents that reportable to the enforcing authority: death, major injury that lead to more than 3 days absence for work. List 3 main headings under which the effect of stress can be grouped: psychological, emotional, and behavioral. What is the hydro test and hypo test? The pressure test is done in a pipeline vessel by filling with the water and giving the pressure in order to find any defect related to leakage. The test is done in a cable by giving high voltage in order to check the voltage holding capacity of the cable. Here we come to the end of the video. Do not forget to subscribe and like my channel. Until another video, have a good times and bye.